5 boot models every man should have now in 2022. In this video today I want to present you 5 essential boots for you to have in your closet, so if you enjoy this type of video I suggest you subscribe to the channel and leave a like to receive more content like this. We all know that every man must have at least one boot, to differentiate the looks, but don't worry, you don't need to have all 5. Just one of them is enough, even more if you're not a boot lover. 1. Male tracked boot. The Tratorado sole increasingly invades the masculine look. This type of sole that brings relief, grooves, this design to keep you firm on any terrain. For boots, which was already a reality in more adventurous models, trails and everything else, now appears mixed with more casual and even more aligned options. These days I saw a Chelsea Tratorado boot at Zara, simply animal. Apart from the international luxury brands, betting too much on models in this footprint, reflecting in the windows, in the collections of the most popular stores and, of course, on the streets. Anyway, this sole option is increasingly gaining space for men's daily lives, in different models of boots. Do you like? Would use? Wouldn't they? Opinion. 2. Average European footwear. Yes, we call this boot style, like Dr. Martens, in European boots, Gs. Which really has this medium to high pipe. Very apparent handle on the back and contrasting stitching usually with the sole. It's a boot option very connected to the streets, urban footprint, subcultures, fashionistas, but it's becoming more and more popular in the masculine look. With more and more brands also betting on this style for their collections. But you can already find models in that same vibe, of quality and national brands, for 5, 6 times less that price. It's worth keeping an eye on. Tim, if you want I can even make a list later, where to find these boots. Do you agree? Comment about it. If you are enjoying this content, leave a like and subscribe to receive more content like this. 3. Jodhpur boots. Another model that, by name, you might even be surprised. But surely you've seen one around. The Jodhpur is a boot usually of medium upper. No shoelace and which has a band in the ankle region, usually with a buckle. From what I researched, it originates with polo players. And it's another style of boot that is really more aligned, refined. It can look really cool mixed with other more formal pieces. And, if it's in a shiny leather or synthetic material, it works too much to use with costume, suit and outfits in that kind of vibe. Who out there would invest in this model of boot? Do you like it? 4. Chelsea boot male. Boot model that has been used and praised for a long time. Despite the fact that there are still a lot of people who relate it to work in the field, boots. Which are different things, since the Chelsea model has a different construction, different materials, anyway. There are many more people who have already adopted Chelsea as a really everyday option, to use on several occasions. And it is, in fact, one of the most versatile models we have of men's boots. I have and have had several. Tim, and I can say, I've used it with street looks, I've used it in a very casual way, I've used it in more aligned looks, anyway. Take a neutral color, Chelsea boot will be a jack of all trades. Haha, who is also a fan of the model and has already joined the visual? Or else who has never tried a Chelsea, but has that shred of desire? Comment, huh. 5. Yellow boot. This boot is a classic, I know, but that's why it couldn't be left out of the list. This boot can be used for your day-to-day, it can be for a more casual look, or even a more streetwear style. Made from waterproof yellow leather, the yellow boot was created in the 1970s by Timberland for American factory workers to wear to work. A short time later, in the 90s, she was adopted by several famous rappers and is now synonymous with masculine style. Here's a model worth having in your boot collection.